Alright, so I found a problem and I fixed it. Nowadays, as a college student, it is super difficult in the tech industry and in a lot of other industries to find qualified experience. Most of us go out there in the job market with no experience and just a degree and end up flipping burgers at whatever restaurant because we have no working experience throughout college.
Get a job? Yeah, just get a job already.
So I found a solution. Hi, my name's Courtney. I'm currently a freshman in college, and today I'm going to bring you along a day in the life of what it's like creating a company from scratch. The main AI that I'm using so far is Cursor, ChatGPT, and Claude AI. Cursor is kind of helping me, especially with the backend, because I'm not too confident yet with those technologies. And then ChatGPT and Claude are both just kind of helping me learn about the entire process of both building the actual site and also starting an actual company with the LLC and marketing, monetization, and all of that jazz. So right now I'm about to head to the gym, then I'm gonna go find a quick little coffee shop, and I'll kind of break down my tech stack there, and I'll kind of explain more about what I'm coding and what I'm doing in these early on days and months of creating my startup. Alright, so I'm starting off this productivity block by using my Notion dashboard. This is just kind of what I use to stay on top of my different to-do lists and the different tasks that I want to do. Now that I actually am getting my work, the first thing that I kind of go into is ChatGPT. I am a very AI-assisted developer. That's just kind of what I've been taught to do, is to kind of really learn about the AI and technologies and things of that sort to be an assistant developer. Now, I'm not trying to be completely reliant on artificial intelligence, but I will say that it has completely helped me learn about some of the different technologies that I didn't previously know about. So just enjoy me absolutely abusing the search feature on ChatGPT so I can learn about what's going wrong with my code. So something else that I kind of did today was refresh some of my skills that I learned already. I personally love using this app called Scrimba. It's a phenomenal platform where you can actively learn and practice what you're learning. I personally am using it to kind of get some knowledge on the back end side of everything today, because in all honesty, I already kind of know the front end pretty well. I'm pretty confident with React and everything, but it's some of that back end stuff, especially when it comes to database and data storage, where I definitely am going to use some help. So this is me pretty much fighting Cursor. It's given me a lot of trouble when it comes to storing the information in this back end product called Firebase. So now I'm going to kind of learn a little bit more about that, but also in addition to that, it's giving me some issues when it comes to the expo and displaying the actual project with the Xcode simulator. So right now I'm really looking into that Firebase and specifically the Cloud Firestore element that I'm able to implement into my program. Pretty much from what I understand it to be is just kind of like a storage platform so people can log in on their laptop or on their phone or in Wyoming or in New York City and kind of them all communicate well and hold all the same data points. So yeah, now I'm just kind of watching some tutorials on pretty much how to implement that into my program. All right, so I just kind of finished my little break that I had. It's really integral to take breaks when you're coding something. It really does strain my soul sometimes when I code. So going outside and touching some grass, or going on a walk, or eating makes me feel better. So yeah, now I'm gonna get back into another productivity block. I don't really plan on coding that much in this one. I kind of more want to look into the business side of things, look at how I'm planning on really implementing Stripe into my business plan, and then also kind of some of the requirements for the Apple developer pack. So follow along. All right, so what are the steps to creating a startup? Step number 1 is to pick a problem. Now, this problem does not need to be something that no one has ever thought of before. This can be a problem that has been created multiple different times before. The next thing you need to do is market research. Now, this is pretty much making sure that there's an audience for your issue. The next step is to build a product. This is the step that I'm on now. I've done the market research, I've picked my issue, now I need to actually build the platform that I plan to solve this problem on. Step number 4 is to launch. Now, this takes a little bit more because a lot of times when you're launching a product like an application, you do need a startup funding. The next thing I kind of tapped into it is monetizing. Now, this is pretty much making your product make money. And number 6 is marketing. Now that you've created your application, you've monetized it a little bit, you need to get the word out so people can join your platform or do your app, and you can start making revenue. All right, I just finished my productivity block. It's been about 2-ish hours. Yeah, it's about 11 o'clock, so I'm gonna wrap it up for the day. But I really hope that you were able to kind of take something back from this, even though honestly today was a lot of me just debugging code and then, trying to fix my expo so I could see my simulation. And then also, just me learning the back end of it all with Firebase. But yeah, the next video I plan to do is just kind of cover my solutions that I'll find throughout this week. Because one thing I know is that if I keep staying at this pace, I'll, be much farther next week. As I said earlier, I'm also trying to find out financing all of this stuff. I have a job right now and I have a savings account kind of built for this company. And obviously need to register as an LLC and all of that good stuff. So definitely going to start applying for some business grants as well, because I definitely have a proof of concept now developed. But we just kind of need to work on a good middle ground so we can start publishing just a version 1 of the company. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like and comment down below if you have any tips or ideas, or share your own business ideas if you have any. What something that I can help you with. I want to create a community here of other driven people in this industry. So, I'm always here to help. If anybody has any questions or if anybody has any tips for me, I'm always willing to take some constructive criticism. I'm still a beginner, so let's always remember that part. Thank you again so much for watching, and I'll see you next time on Quartz Corner.